So this is my Husqvarna mower, really good mower too. It cuts very well. It's been serviced the whole time. It has a little crack in there and the seat needs a little bit of repair, but you could put a woolly cover over it and it'd be fine. That's about all that's wrong with this mower. Only getting rid of it because I'm upgrading. So yeah. So it comes with a switch, your lights, an adjustment here. I'll fix this up later.
Go that.
It goes, yeah.
That's it.
What?
Now. It was quite simple. I done it the last time.
What the hell? Well, it goes up against it. Upside down, Australia, maybe?
We'll work it out.
No, on for
Yeah,
you,
yeah.
so that if you want to take off, you'll see where it sits up there. See
That, yeah, that little hole.
See them two, yeah. And then this comes down on it.
Yeah.
And that's what holds it.
Righto.
I was trying to put it in a silver spot. There. She's fully charged.
Yep.
Right. Then you
Sit on for
sit
the.
on,
Yep.
let your handbrake off.
Handbrake off.
Yep. This is your forward back motion.
Yeah, saw that bit.
A second in between.
Yeah,
You know,
just wait.
to do its thing.
Yep.
Then it's just boom. Again, back to neutral.
Yep. Neutral and then back.
reverse.
Yep.
A second again.
Yep.
Just so it doesn't.
It knows it
on
gets
its
it.
way through.
Yep.
Right.
So it doesn't blow the fuse, switch.
Yep.
That's the lock
That's
for
to
the.
engage your blade.
Yep. Lift that up.
Everything takes a second. So don't be concerned when it doesn't come on, instantly.
Yeah.
Did you notice then? It takes a second.
Yeah, well, it's got to build up. It's the amount of current it's pulling.
Yeah, well, I don't understand why it didn't know it.
Well, you've got a lot of power coming out of it.
It's no different than starting a normal mower, is it?
Yeah.
Right. So that's off. That's your cruise control.
Yep, cruise control.
This one here
Yeah.
is if you want to go cut when you're going backwards.
Oh, right.
So again,
You have to press that back and then press the cutting button.
right,
Yep.
it'll go green.
Yep.
You'll be already in cutting.
Yep.
That's how you can go backwards. You're going cutting.
Yeah. And it'll cut.
It'll still cut.
All right.
And then it'll cancel itself out.
Righto.
So every time you want to go backwards and cut, if you miss a bit, saying I want to go back,
Yeah.
you have to push that button.
Oh, great.
Yeah, because it will cancel
That's
out.
a bit of a strange thing. I didn't ask any of those questions, did we?
It will. Yeah.
It'll be cheaper anyway because the fuel costs at the moment. You've seen the cost of fuel? They're out of control. It's out of control.
It is out of living's out of control now, isn't it?
Yeah.
So that's about all the information I can give.
All good.
Alright?
All right.
So
He's got his tobacco.
just remember though, there is a little pause.
Yeah. There's a
So
1 second pause. You've got to wait the 1 second before you change it over.
Yeah, don't panic if it doesn't react straight away.
All right. So when you switch it over, love, from front to reverse, you've got to go into the centre, which is neutral.
Yeah,
and then
so
go
you
to
can feel it. So that's forward, then you'll feel
right,
there's
yeah.
neutral.
Yep.
Yeah.
Give it half a second and then reverse.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you can go through the reverse for
Yeah.
cutting.
Yeah. Reverse. And if you want to cut, you have to press the button.
So if you're cutting and you miss a spot
Yeah.
and you want to go backwards and cut that spot, you just got to push this button
Okay.
and the green will come on. I don't know if it does it when yeah.
All right.
So
yeah.
the green will
Green
come
comes on.
That'll mean that you can cut that bit back there that you
Okay.
missed.
And you got to lift
And
that
then-
up to engage
yeah,
the
that'll
motor.
be already
And it
on.
takes about a second for the motor to come
That's
on because of
alright.
the current
And-
draw.
This, as soon as you go forward, I think it is, it cancels itself out.
Okay.
Or it does. And what do I do wrong? It did before, didn't it? Unless it's because the blades aren't going. Just watch yourself.
maybe that's if you want to reverse. We'll work it out.
Yeah, but the light goes off and that's forward motion.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, then you're not cutting going backwards.
Yeah.
All right, so happy days.
Thank
Oh, good.
Thank
You have a
very
lovely,
much.
safe trip to Heathcote.
Yeah.
Hey guys, I've just finished the lawn before my neighbours using this little golf cart thing. It takes a bit to get used to because of the forward and reverse. And the cruise control's pretty cool on it. It goes a bit slower on cruise. I've just given it a quick clean. I haven't done a proper clean on it. And it's got the same size deck as my older Husqvarna. And it, how much does it use? I just did the backyard. And it's telling me it's still full, but I know it's taken up 1 bar. So I'll charge it again. So the charging port's on the other side here. I'm still getting used to it because it's the first time I used it. Right down here. Now, I don't know whether that water would have caused any grief. I'll get the blower and blow that out. Other than that, it's one of the best little things I've seen. And the deck size, the only things I don't like about it at the moment is this. This is a piece of rubbish that they've designed and haven't designed very well from Toro. The battery's not too bad, but we're going to give it a battery test at some stage because I've got the battery tester here. Toro, if you're listening, which you probably aren't, you're going to get a test at some stage. So see how good your bloody batteries are or what you're using. And yeah, so that's already marked the first time. That doesn't even do anything. Virtually it holds it, but these are meant to go underneath the cover. But when you reverse, every time you reverse, this thing comes off. What a waste of money. Like, for the price of it, it should work one straight out the box. Yeah, so I don't know who designed that, but it's not very good. This one here is really good and quick, normally just as quick as this one. This one's pretty quick, but mainly when you're using it, you have to drop it down to down here. So, and other things you need to remember when using it, and when it got shown to me, when you do put it in your forward position, I'm going to get the blower I think and clean this off, put it in the forward position, which is that one, going forward. Oh yeah, there's a USB connector there if you want to charge your phone. And you want to go into, you got to lift this up to turn the motor on, which I can do now, as long as I get my hands out of the way. There's another thing that I don't like very much, that high, and I can get my foot under there. Why is it like that? That is dangerous. I could get my foot under there quite easily when I turn this on, although it won't turn on unless I'm sitting on there. But if someone's sitting on there, let's put that down, and then I lift that up to turn on the motor, which it's not going anywhere at the moment. Anyway, we'll leave that. That'll be a test for another day, I think. But yeah, safety wise, I wouldn't like to put my foot under there. You think you'd have some sort of shroud or some sort of safety warning. This here, I'm thinking I might just use a hockey strap to hold that up, to let and then make a chute myself, a better one on the 3D printer, because I don't think that it's the best one that they've designed is really good. But other than that, this is pretty good. I'm going to rate it. I'm rating it because I've been riding lawnmowers for a while, for a long time, probably 10 years, ride-ons. I would rate this as pretty good. There's a couple of small little things that can be remedied, but everything else works. So when you're doing reversing and cutting backwards, you've got to press that button there. Press it and leave it on, because once it's left on, you can do reverse cuts when you put it in reverse, but you've got to wait about a second each time to clear it and do stuff. Anyway, that's it from me. you guys have an opinion on the Toro, battery operated. I think they sell in Australia at the moment. They're selling for around about it's a nice little device. It would be great as a gopher to run down to the shops. You could put a little awning over the top of it and no one would know the difference. Honestly, you wouldn't know the difference. And when it's not running the motor, this thing runs, it flies down the road. Okay, catch you on the next one.